Calling in the morning. Let me tell you a quick story. So yesterday on Saturday, I won a judo tournament, my first ever judo tournament after like joining judo 2 months ago, and I got first place. I worked pretty hard for it. I sacrificed a lot. All glory goes to the Lord. And something that really came up to me was like I wasn't really stuck with my self improvement journey. I was falling off it like a couple months ago, like probably the beginning of this year. And I stopped meditating, I stopped gratitude journaling. I wasn't really locked in with my fat loss as much as I was like 2 years ago, where I was extremely locked in, like really, really locked in. And now that I won this tournament, my mental health goes really, high, because I'm like, I accomplished something in my life. I feel accomplished, and my mental health skyrockets to the roof. And now I'm doing all these habits again, like meditation, gratitude journaling, and focusing more on my fat loss. And the thing I'm trying to bring here is like judo is, or I mean not judo, any sport in context is a really good like mental health. Like, okay, one for your mental health, and then two for your fat loss journey. It's really good because like let's say you win a competition, you win a sparring match. If you win a sparring match against someone who's like really hard, who's like the best over there, you feel better about yourself. Your mental health goes higher. You feel more fulfilled. You want to do fat loss even more because you're more locked in. Or let's say you win a tournament of some sort of any sport, basketball, soccer, football, martial art, boxing, who knows, and you win first place. Your mental health will skyrocket even more, dude, even more. And you'll be more dedicated to like improve your like mental health will already be improved, but you can improve more, which with improved mental health will get you better fat loss results. And that's what we all want, right? We all want to be within a better fat loss state. Because like for my competition, I had to cut down pretty much a ton of weight to fit into the category that I wanted to be in. Because if not, I would be going against like 500-pound dudes that are like 10 foot tall or something like that. And so the thing I want to say here is that, doing any sport in general, martial art, sports like tennis or soccer or whatever, anything in context, it's really good for one, your mental health, and really good for socialization, and especially fat loss. Because I know if you're watching this on your channel, you're watching this because you want to do fat loss. And since you probably either do a sport already or don't, if you already do a sport already, what I will say to you is like, lock in. And if that's not really like the sport like you want to go professional in, then still lock in, right? Win a couple of tournaments, get a few medals and all that, because that can really like help you in the long term, especially in your fat loss journey. And then if you're like, let's say you want to go professional, well, if you win a bunch of tournaments, your mental will go higher and higher. You also lose a bunch of fat at the same time. So the main thing I'm trying to go with this video, because it's a really short video, is that fat loss is really, really simple and really easy when you do something on the side. Still do your cardio if you do a sport. People would say like, oh, but I do a sport, I'm gonna skip my cardio because I already do my cardio at my sport. I would recommend that. Me personally, like, it's always better for me to actually like do a sport and then do cardio at the same time, because it's overall just helping me with my fat loss even more, and even making me have more fun, especially when I'm doing it with my friends or somebody I know. So in the end, in general, do a sport, still do your cardio, still do weightlifting, still be in a calorie deficit, and win a couple of tournaments along the way, a few battles, and you're going to be at the happiest that you ever will. And you're also going to be more dedicated to fat loss. And that's really the only thing I want to, talk about, and I haven't posted in a while too, so sorry about that. I've been focusing on this tournament. But, yeah. So, main takeaway, join a sport, join a martial arts club, just join anything, lock in on it, win your first tournament if you want, increase your mental health, which will then equal the results, which is the formula to get better fat loss results. So, yeah, I know I'm pretty happy in this video, but because, I won the tournament and all that, and life's just pretty good. So, do that. Don't worry about anything else. Focus on the Lord. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. Do a sport, do, any type of physical activity, do cardio on the side, do weightlifting, and then all of that equals to better fat loss, So, that's all, bro. Take care, and see you soon.